I didn't see people like me
Yeah.
growing up.
Yeah.
So I did dream small, and I was like, well, there's no way I'm going to be a presenter. There's no way I'm going to be an actress because
Yeah.
that doesn't happen in real life.
Hi everyone, I'm Jadis Williamson and welcome to the Recovery Room.
Where we talk about fame, fuck-ups, and fixing it. Yes, I said fuck-ups instead of
Ups.
ups.
Yeah, okay, cool.
I'm super excited, Jen.
Yeah, we have an awesome
guest.
We have like an awesome person.
Yes.
You guys might know her.
Might.
I'm
think
trying to
you know
tease
her.
them. I'm trying to tease
Oh,
them.
I see.
You might know her. She's like royalty.
She's beautiful,
Yeah,
humble.
very humble, short, dynamite.
Very short.
But in dynamite comes in big packages.
Big packages.
No?
Small package. Fuck
Oh, we're
it. You're a
doing well.
big dynamite
We're
in a
doing
small
well.
package. That's what we're trying
Okay,
to
let's
say.
just get into it. So we have Chanley Wong.
Thank you for having me,
No.
guys.
Yes.
Who would have thought years later we'd be sitting here doing a podcast together?
Can you believe it?
I think no, I don't think. I just know like we are excited like little boys to have
Oh,
you.
stop
Yes.
it.
So just some background. Chanley is a presenter on television. She is an influencer. She is a businesswoman. She is everything that you can think of.
It's her.
It's Chanley.
Yeah.
It's Chanley. She's got a great family as well, which is
Yes.
amazing.
We love her dad. We've worked with
love
him
her dad.
before.
Yeah.
We have worked with Chanley before, where she played a very cool character in a film.
Yes. Quite a bitch. I loved it.
Quite a
And that was
bitch.
the first time I ever dabbled into acting. Do you know how nervous I was?
And how good you were. You
Because
were
in my
good.
mind, like doing scripts as a presenter, it's you.
Yeah.
And there's sometimes auto cue. Now you're like remembering lines, but also you have to bring it to life. You're like, what?
I remember we had to shoot the scene where she just walks into like this wedding.
Yes.
And it was a slow-mo moment. And I remember we just stood there and we're like, this girl is a superstar.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We're talking about Stroy, which is one of our TV films we did for CakeNet.
Yeah, and Showmax, yeah.
And Showmax, and it did really well because our aim was to bring the Asian market in to the Afrikaans world because jy's 'n meisie uit Benoni uit.
Ek kan Afrikaans praat. Ek was Miss Benoni 2014.
I
We
know.
know.
So yes, I'm a presenter, but the Miss Benoni came first.
But how cool is that?
That
Miss
was
Benoni.
And it runs in the family because my sisters were Miss Benoni too. So if I didn't get that crown, let me
Somebody
tell you,
would have.
somebody would have, and I have to keep, it going down.
you know.
In the
well,
family.
you started it and it didn't end from there.
There we go.
Right?
That's
I said
exactly it.
when Charlie walked into the studio as well, the first thing I said was that how consistent she's always been.
Yeah.
And that, you're gonna make me cry today. You're just so consistent. You're just one of those amazing people that keep on going through, through life.
Yeah.
You are living. Like when it's bad moments, when it's good moments, you're just going and you always celebrate things.
But I think that's what human nature is. As an adult, you also have to just do life sad, do life heartbroken, do life happy. You have to wake up and the world is still spinning.
And it does. I'm like, but yours is just spinning a little bit faster, Chandy.
And right now, it does feel like I'm trying to play catch up to my own life. Like sometimes I look back and I'm like, is this actually happening? I have to pinch myself. But it's also the things that we asked about and prayed about. So
We had a discussion way back. So you went through a very bad breakup.
Yeah.
I remember that. And I know you were quite like downtrodden and you were not in a happy space.
no, not at all.
But the one thing that we said when we spoke to each other is like, you need to remember how big star you actually are.
Yeah.
And then everything's just going to start aligning with you. So that whatever you're feeling now is temporary.
Yeah.
And now you're sitting in Expresso, you're a presenter. These things, and they don't just happen with you, they just align with you.
Yeah.
It's a different way of Chanley going through the world.
But she did put the work in. I think it's because we
Always.
know her backstory a little of how hard she has worked, or
Yeah.
you have worked. Third person, you're
I'm
sitting
right
right
here.
there.
Hello.
And well done.
Thank you.
When I saw you on Espresso, I'm like,
She did it. I think, if I knew then what I know now, I would have said, shut up. Like, if you guys told me that, however, 10 years later, I'd be on Expresso, knowing where I was back then, I really didn't think I was going to be able to see the lights at the end of the tunnel.
Yeah.
And then it's funny because we went to Hartbeespoort, and you know that famous tunnel?
Yeah.
I remember taking a video, and I was like, it's okay. Like, you're finally coming up for air and you can carry on with life. Like nothing's holding you back now.
But where did you find your strength in that moment?
When you find strength you never knew you had when you have to. Like when you have to dig deep and there's nothing left in you and you have to wake up and you don't want to wake up. So funny, a week after the shit show happened, I had my wisdoms. It was.
I remember that as well.
And I mean, you plan that, you book that 3 months in advance. I can't change it. And I woke up because now you got under anaesthetic and my sister was there. I woke up and my sister's like, how are you feeling? And the thing I said to her was, I wish I was still asleep. Because that's how hard and that's how heavy it was. So to now know that I am willingly waking up because I have the best life possible, it's like such a full circle moment.
And you know what the funny thing is, Chanley, is that if we have, hopefully we're lucky enough to have you again as a guest in 10 years' time.
To look back again.
Because then we have to go, listen, so now you've won your Oscar, you have done this, you've done all this stuff. Like, so the trajectory of your career is just keep on going, keep on going, keep on going. What keeps you grounded?
My family.
Good.
We love your dad.
We love
my
your dad.
daddy,
Anything
Mr.
from your dad's
Miyagi.
loin, I can say is a great thing because he's such a cool human.
It's so, my full circle moment again, Expresso, he was my first interview.
No ways.
Because it just happened to be Chinese New Year, my first episode. So they were like, bring him on, let's talk about Chinese traditions. And that really helped me also settle into Expresso because I'm a ball of nerves now. And Expresso loved him too. He's just a lovable human.
He is. He's got that energy, that vibe, and he just makes you feel calm.
And let me tell you, because now we do this TikTok thing, he loves being TikTok famous. Guys, we had to do a TikTok video and we needed like the South African flag. My sister had the flag. So we went to, my sister met us somewhere and he's like, do you have the flag? And my sister's like, I couldn't find it. My dad was like, I need my flag. I'm a content creator and I need my props. And we said, Daddy, where's the pin? Because just here quickly. can we go back to
How
normal?
old is Uncle Pierre now?
He is 75.
What
What?
an incredible person. I remember we were shooting the film and you played the Dominee.
Yes.
And he had to do heavy dialogue.
So he
Dialogue
had
in
that
Afrikaans.
monologue.
He had a
Yes.
monologue and it was like 2 o'clock in the morning and he just
Bless
kept on
him.
delivering every single time. And we're like, are you okay? He's like, yeah, I'm living.
Yeah.
Literally. And I think that's the best outcome that could have come from all of this is, yes, my dad and I are creating content and we're entertaining the world out there, but it's him and I spending time and it's us connecting.
That is beautiful.
And if I'm able to bring my dad some joy and some relief, because he still works at 7 days a week, like that's his life. And if I'm able, like when we went to go shoot the Strooi, that beautiful, I can't remember where we shot, that
Yes,
hotel
yeah.
place,
Yeah.
and all the animals were there with the zebras. When I tell you, he just stared and he said, thank you so much for bringing opportunities like this to me.
Oh,
Cute,
man.
So if I'm able to do that for him, that's the biggest reward.
He's like super proud of
Yes,
you.
he is. My family didn't think that I was going to go this way. My sister is a doctor, a pediatrician.
Yeah.
And also Asian.
She Asian, really?
So when we had the shadow week, job
yeah.
shadow week, I was like, I need to follow in my sister's footsteps. So I actually went to go do paramedics.
Really?
Wow.
And they took me Friday to Sunday because they said that's the most hectic time.
It is, yeah.
Traumatized.
Like, I'm not in the medical world.
No, I went on Friday, saw so many accidents, didn't pitch up on Saturday because they phoned me. I said no, said hang up, and I just knew that wasn't for me.
Yeah, but you're born for this.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you.
You look at
You are.
and I'm
Thank
thinking
you.
like so if I'm going back to our film the whole time because
Okay.
it was with you and it was with Chad,
Chad.
and with Jeff in
Yes.
Cape Town as well.
He's doing so incredibly
But
well.
even
doing
Chad,
so well.
everyone. So I'm thinking like, what do you feel that you're a representative of the Asian culture and South African industry, and what does it entail, and what does it mean to you?
So let's take it from the beginning.
Yeah.
So the reason why I ended up being in front of the camera, I always knew I wanted to be in front of the camera. I didn't know how to get there because I didn't see people like me growing up. So I did dream small and I was like, well, there's no way I'm going to be a presenter. There's no way I'm going to be an actress because that doesn't happen in real life.
Yeah.
So I was watching the news with my parents one day and there was an Asian PR publicist person talking on behalf of a musician. And I was like, well, that's how I'm going to get into TV. by being someone's publicist. So I went on and I studied a BA in strategic communications, thinking that I'm going to go the PR route.
What?
And then my second year of varsity, there was the nationwide auditions for the first show, ETV show.
Yeah.
And then I got the job, and now here we are years later. So yeah, I'm so happy that I can be that publicist person for someone else.
Isn't
You are
it great
doing
to
it.
have that background in the position you are? Because that obviously helps you with anything you need to pack on in the entertainment world. That's great.
And the thing is, I'm very lucky that I'm half Chinese, half colored.
Yeah.
So I have best of both worlds, and I think in my TV presenting role now, I'm having to speak to so many people coming from different cultures, different backgrounds, and I'm able to. Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm able to just put everything together and
Yeah.
also be able to step back and go, okay, I understand that this culture and this culture, there are going to be some differences.
So obviously you're living in a space now where there's a lot of yeses for Chanley.
Yeah.
But you've come from a space where there was a lot of no's
No.
for
Oh,
Chanley.
yeah.
But then how did you turn that into who you are today? All the no's.
All the no's. There are definitely more no's than there
Absolutely.
are yeses. And my first no was right in the beginning when I auditioned for Crazy. It was, I took a whole year, 6 callbacks. And
Yeah.
every time I went back for the callback, I wish I changed my mindset. But every time I went back, it was clearly there's something missing. If I had the it factor, why would I have to come back 6 times?
Yeah.
But I should have just seen it rather as this is another opportunity to prove why
Yeah, yeah.
I'm here. So luckily they chose me, but I then got the job for a month. We're saying congratulations. And then they took me off air.
Whoopsie.
Because I genuinely sucked. I could not
But like
present.
in which way? What
Oh,
did
if
you do?
If you go watch my early episodes, it's on YouTube somewhere. I am blinking. Like that was my nervous. I was nervous.
So it kind of made sense that they.
No, 100%. I back
Okay.
them fully. I would have fired me too.
Yeah.
And they said to me, "We're taking you off for a month. Come back, be better. If you're not better, like you're so
use you, yeah.
easily replaced in this industry."
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, like, what are you meant to do? Because you can't go and study a presenter now.
Yeah.
Like, you can't go study Ryan Seacrest and become a Ryan Seacrest in South
Yeah.
Africa. So I don't even know what I did in that month. I was just down because I've been
Shame.
posting that, look at my cool life. And then everybody's like, it's Monday. Why aren't you on the TV show?
Yeah.
And I also felt like I let my family down.
Yeah, okay.
So
How old were you at this stage?
I was 21.
So it's still young, man.
It is young. But the thing is, in our industry as well, is that
Yeah.
they don't teach the kids when you finish varsity or when you start in this industry how to deal with the rejection. And unfortunately, at that age, you take it personal.
You do.
Because you don't know how to process it
don't know how to
yet.
process it.
You just feel like this one big rejection.
And you think this is your big break,
Yeah.
and you've got it, and it's done, it's signed, it's sealed, and then it just gets taken away from you. But then
Yeah.
I come back, and then I'm on the show for 8 years.
I know.
Look at that.
But then also, I'm like, for Expresso, I know you've been at a different presenter search competition before then,
Yes.
which you didn't get.
I also didn't get
And
that.
then it moved to something different a couple of years later. I think that is the main thing when it comes to you. When I said earlier as well, is that the consistency of who you are, that's just
Yeah.
opening doors for you the entire time. And I think that is going to carry on for your entire career. I'm excited to see where it's going to end up.
Me
Yeah.
too.
Because it's just going to build momentum. You said earlier before we recorded the episode, you said that in the beginning of your career, you would go to the casting and you'd be the only Asian girl.
Yeah.
And now there's a string of Asian girls.
Tell us about that. What do you think happened? Do you feel kind of responsible for this?
Because you are.
Because
Oh,
you
I
are.
am?
Yes.
No, I think like BTS and K-pop is responsible
Well,
for it.
in South
K-pop Demon
Africa.
Hunters did a lot for us.
I love that movie.
Same.
Incredible. And then they went on and won all the awards,
I know.
which, as they should. I think, I mean, I look at all the Asian people in the line
Yeah.
and I'm like, where did this confidence come from? Because a lot of the time, I know my side of the family, they're very timid.
Yes.
And they're shy to get in front of a camera. And now I've got like 100 people that I'm competing against, whereas before I knew all 2 of them. It was between the 3 of
But
us.
you also
every
started
single
this
time.
process.
Yeah, in the
You
very
did.
beginning. No, that's true. And I also have to give a big shout out to my mom because she I mean, we were 4 years old and we started with TVCs back in the day.
That is incredible. So it's a patient game as well.
It's a
just
patient.
waiting game.
I always say like success isn't linear.
No.
And success isn't. Patience doesn't reward success.
Yeah.
No, patience doesn't reward success. It sometimes will reward your talent.
No, it makes
and
sense.
You just have to sometimes just keep going, persevere.
I've got this weird impression about time. I believe that time is a very human thing that we have to experience. And I think that when you look into your own future and your own career, you know things. You know where you're going to be. So where are you going to be? Or where are you already? Time just needs to catch up.
Time has to catch up. I was stressing after my last show because it was a youth TV show.
Yeah.
And I said, how am I going to transition from youth television? Because there's always that umbrella. Like you think of the KTV presenters, you think of the OTV, you still see them as the
Those
kid
kid
brand.
Yeah.
So I was very skeptical going, how am I going to break this mold? And also I don't look my age.
Yeah.
Guys, me, I'm old. So the fact that I got Expresso, I'm happy that I'm in that stage of my life.
Yeah.
I'm on morning breakfast television, which is a lot more mature. But again, the youth TV really set me up for this because Sisterhood, which was the show I was on, was about girl empowerment. We had like serious chats. And then I did a tech show. We do tech on Expresso all the time. Then there was a hip hop one. We do music. And then Crazy World Live was live and Expresso is live.
Yeah.
So it's funny how everything just comes together
It taught
eventually.
you to become who you are
Who
now.
I am.
And it's the patience we were referring to.
100%.
That we need to keep the youth and us, I mean, every day still, be patient because it'll come if you put the work in.
But it's difficult now because even with TikTok and Instagram, we're all consuming 15 seconds and we want instant gratification.
Yes.
So
Yeah, but you've got a magnetic brand. So I know some people in the industry that they surpass the 15-second rule. And you're one of those people.
Yeah.
You literally grab people and then so always know. So if someone says, yeah, we have to be careful of the way people consume content, you just go, yeah, but your brand is excluded from that. And that's who you are. Okay, but who are you going to be
Sorry.
in 10 years, 20 years?
in
Where do
10
you
years,
want to be? Let's put it that way.
I still want to be in television because that's the passion. That's when I took a 7-year break. And that I was just, when am I going to get back onto TV? So hopefully still in TV. And then a personal side, hopefully married, hopefully kids.
Oh, you'll be such a good mom
That's
as well, eh?
that's the dream. My mom is a bit stressed. When are you gonna freeze your eggs?
No.
So hopefully personal side that, but still doing what I love. And what's so incredible about this journey is that I've been able to have time. I think that's what success is.
Yeah.
Back then, I thought success was being booked and busy and interviewing all these people and showing it in the world.
Yeah.
But now it's having time, but then also doing what I love.
That's the thing about social media, and I'm going back to that because that's also a big part of your fame at this stage, is the social media aspect. There's a people, we call them they if we don't know who to refer to.
Okay.
They say that
They.
the future generations are putting their phones down. They don't want to interact anymore because they are so overly stimulated they can't process all of this anymore.
It's overwhelming.
They're going back to linear TV. They're going back to going to the movies. Is that a good or a bad thing? Where are you at? Because you kind of make content for them.
It's my livelihood,
Yes,
part of my
yes.
livelihood. I've also been seeing a bunch of videos going, they don't think that influencer marketing is going to survive anymore.
Yeah.
And especially in South Africa, you see the briefs and you see videos come up and it's the same video word for word, like the brand has given you a script.
Yeah.
So I think that has to change in order for as the social media and influencers to continue being successful. I hope that we go back to the beginning where we are playing outside and we are breathing fresh air and we put down our phones.
I mean, there's space for both. There's
There
really a
is.
space for both. But I think we don't have a balance yet.
No, it's difficult to find a balance. I even tried to, for Lent, put my phone down after 8 p.m. And that was difficult. But then again, it's because it's your job. And now people are asking you for insights at 8:30 and you're forced to. So for a person doing a 9 to 5, maybe they would be able to find the balance more than what we can in the entertainment
Because it is
industry.
your job.
Yeah.
And I always say, like, social media is part of your CV. That's how you guys found me
Yes.
for the movie and
Yeah, social
for the
media.
agency,
Yeah.
was because of my Afrikaans videos.
Yeah.
So I always say it's your CV, and as soon as someone sees you, you need to grab their attention. And
it's also your content because it's authentic.
Mm.
I remember if you go through a good time or a bad time, you're quite verbal about it on social
well, that's
media.
how you guys knew I was going through that tough time back then, because I
But
couldn't
I
keep
think
it in.
it made you so real. I think that's the thing as well with your brand, if you can call it that, Chanley, is that I don't have to try to imagine who you are outside the influencer spectrum.
Yeah.
I don't have to guess who you are. Is she a nice girl? Is she not a nice girl? Because you literally are so honest about it. And I think that's a very big thing about influence. I think that's the difference of influencers.
Yeah.
Influencers like you, I don't want to call you influencer, I'd say a brand activist like you is someone that's going to carry on staying in this industry.
And brands need to listen to me now. Brands,
yeah.
I book Chanley because I like her.
Trust her.
Her content.
I'm going to get your sales up, is what
Yes,
JC is trying to say.
Yes, it's not because she's following a script that everybody should
No.
do. That's why I book you. That's why I book a certain influencers, because
Yeah.
I like your style. So give the influencers that capability and trust them. There's a reason why you contacted them. So stick with that.
There is, and the problem with influencers now, it's highlight after highlights, and they
Yes.
don't
Yeah.
do the ups and the downs.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
And I think the big thing is that, yeah, literally, you need to book Chanley for
Yeah.
it. Because, but let her use her voice,
Voice,
to
yes.
sell what you want to
Yeah.
be sold. Because that makes more sense.
It
Yeah.
does.
If you're going to start talking like banking jargon, I'm going to go like,
No.
what?
That
the
is
fuck
not
are you talking
Chanley at
about?
all.
No.
Yeah.
But let me bring my family in. Let me bring all the clankies in. That
Yes.
makes sense.
All the clankies in. So tell me, with your family, are there more people going into the TV industry?
No. I
The
am
pediatrician not into TV?
No, not at all. Only my dad. My mom has never wanted to be in front of the camera. Like, we've invited her time and time again. Even like a Mother's Day campaign, she'll
Yeah.
go, "I'm okay. I don't need to. I
Okay.
don't need to be there." My sisters are shy. I don't know. They can't talk on camera. My one, the pediatrician, yes. But my other sister, she's like,
I
she
wanted
knows.
to say, I think I've seen your sister once. How many siblings are you?
2 sisters, 1 brother. But my brother lives in London. So he's
What does he
not-
do in London?
Yo, I wish I knew. I just
Wowee.
no. I just know he's extremely smart. Like, back in varsity or school, they told my mom that he has to go to Wits to go for an IQ test because he surpasses what he
What?
like. He's extremely smart. So when he tells us what he does, he doesn't just go, "I'm in banking," if that's even, he's not in banking. If he watches this, he's going to kill me. He just does something very smart.
Okay, he's a
everybody.
smart guy in London.
He's a smart guy in London and gets paid for it.
Yes.
So, okay, we are in 2026.
Yeah.
Are there still stereotypes that you have to face regarding being an Asian girl in South Africa?
Stereotypes.
Has it subsided?
I don't. I get the stereotypes played back to me. So this has happened my entire life. If I go to a grocery store, if I go to walk into my car, I will get my eyes. Someone will pull their eyes.
No way.
Someone will bow to me. Someone will ask me if Jackie Chan, Bruce Lee is my dad. I had an incident during Christmas. You know, in the mall.
No.
Not this 2024.
Okay.
2026, 2025, 2024. So, you know, in the middle of the mall where they sell like random things, like sometimes it's sunglasses, sometimes
Yeah.
it's perfumes. So they were selling gym equipment, and it was towards Christmas. And I saw this man staring at me. I'm like, "You're not going to get me today. I just want to go get my Christmas shopping and I want to be out of here." And I didn't make eye contact, and I think that really pissed him off. And I just walked, and he said, "Hey, you China, come here."
Wowee.
And I was like normally, because it's also ignorance.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, it's a learning opportunity. Let me go explain. And I was just like, I don't have it in me today. So I just walked past. And then I was standing in the line to pay for my Christmas shopping. It's now a long line. And I was pissing me off. I was like, I have to go back to this. I have to go back to this uncle.
Building up.
I was building up. And when I have to be feisty, I will be feisty. And I went to him and I was like, And then he said to me, "No, wasn't you. I wasn't calling you." And I said, "Uncle, like, where's
Where-
any other
Do you see-
Asian guy? There's nobody." And then I said, "Can I please speak to your manager?" And in that moment in time, he was also on a gym like on the treadmill or whatever, and he's just cutting on, and I'm trying to have a very serious conversation. So
And
this
it's
pissed me off
pissing
even
you
more.
off, yeah.
And then I said, "Can I just speak to your manager because you are more like focused on your exercise like regime right now?" And then the manager said, "No, I'm going to lunch." And
Wow.
then we left it at that. I phoned my mom because I was so mad. And then my mom went 2 days later.
Oh, really?
Oh, really?
And she was like she's South African. I'm the mother. Can you see what I look like?
Oh,
and my
my
mother
word.
just had my back. But that is what we go through. The Clankies, they experienced it for the first time last year sometime too. The whole family was together. And a bunch of bikers just were all, I don't know, can't even remember. They were calling my dad a Chinaman or something. And then my dad wanted to protect his family.
Okay.
And then we took the kids, and the kids were like, "What just happened?" And we're like, "You know what? This is probably going to happen a lot in your life.
You need to know.
So here's the 101 of it."
I'm sorry that people are still so fucking stupid.
But again, it's ignorance.
We
And
always
that's
say
what
this thing as well is that because we are both gay males and we have our own families and stuff, people will still say faggot or morphine, all that stuff. But you have to sort of gauge whether it's malicious intent
Exactly.
or just because they were raised by idiots.
How do you guys handle it?
I don't really give it any attention.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
You
But
kinda,
you know when something. Remember, I also have an African son, so that's different content that people that say things to him as well.
Yeah.
But you have to understand whether it's malicious content. We had an incident now in Bloemfontein where someone called my son the K word.
Really?
But it was a 9-year-old girl that said it.
wow.
But then
But
I
it shows
realized.
you, where did she learn this?
But but in that moment, the maturity is to know that the malicious intent is
It's
not
not
from
from
that
her.
little girl.
Yeah.
But my thing is, where's your mom? Like
Yeah.
that's the thing that's going to
Did
happen.
we find the mom?
No.
Can we go find her now?
Yeah.
And I think, but that happens, and I think it's not always. Sometimes it's just their vocab. And it's sad to say, I'm not standing up for these people at all, but sometimes it's just their vocab.
Yeah.
Sure.
Because they're raised in a house where it's become so normal to say things about gay people or Asian people or Jews or whatever that it's just something they say.
I also think it's a thing of age again. I'm going back to that. The older I got, the less I got
just don't
bothered.
care.
Yes.
I don't care.
You choose peace now.
Call me whatever you like. I'm living a good life. Good for you.
I'm going home to my family
To
and
my
to my
family
peace.
who
That's it.
makes me happy and I love.
The best advice I heard over December is that if it's not relevant to you, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And that's
True.
a cool thing. And if someone calls me something or someone says something, I just go, is this relevant? No. Is this
No.
person relevant? No. Is it my job to educate people? Yes, it is. So you have to say to people, you cannot say that because you sound like an idiot when you say that.
Sure.
So through our conversation, we spoke about a lot of fuck ups that taught you to get you
Where
where
I
you
am.
are.
Yeah.
What is still the fuck up yet to fix? Is
And
there
I
a
still
fuck up?
need to
Yeah.
fix. I don't think it's a fuck up. It's so weird for me to say. I don't swear at all.
It's in our title. You're allowed to
You can
say
say it, I'll
Yeah.
bleep it
Thank
while
you.
you
We'll bleep
say
it
it.
out.
1, 2, 3.
Beep.
I'm not even saying it out loud. It's within me. I still have imposter syndrome. And I think it's because of the fact that I was taken off my first month. So I feel like it can still happen again. So I'm always trying to play catch up even when I need to get out of my mind. So it's a F up within me that I need to deal with.
I have imposter syndrome never goes away.
Yeah. I still
So
have it.
we still have it. I'm almost 50 and I still have it every single day. And what I've then realized is imposter syndrome for me is just that realization that I'm living a destined life and it's just keeping me grounded.
That's
So
a
I
very
don't see it
good
as a
way
negative
to see it,
thing.
yeah.
I go,
So you can take it like that.
yeah, I just go, I'm imposter. Okay, cool. So I'm in the right place. I'm just a little bit scared. So and that's
It's going to
it.
just keep pushing you.
Because
Exactly.
what in essence happens, whatever you believe in, is that you are supposed to walk this destined path, and we feel like children that we don't always know what's going on, but we have
Yeah.
to trust the process.
Yeah.
So then you just go, it's not imposter, I'm just a little bit scared.
And
mean-
the process has gotten you this far.
And it's going to
already.
carry on either way.
Yeah.
And you're allowed to be scared because it keeps you human.
I think the main thing is look at any interview of big celebrities. They still get nervous. And I say, if the nerves go away, you have a problem.
Yeah, get out of the industry then.
Yes. So
Go
that
do something
imposter
else.
syndrome
Will always be there.
will always be there, and that motivates and humbles you.
And you know what the funny thing is, Chanley? It's not just career driven. The moment you have your family and become a parent, that happens more then.
Yeah.
So the imposter syndrome is there until until the day that we close our eyes. It's always there. It just keeps us grounded because it keeps you present. You go, cool, this is where I am. Okay.
But you are doing phenomenal on
You are
the
doing
show.
so great. Tell me about your routine. When do you wake up
How do you fly in and out? Because you live in
and you're
Joburg.
driving
Joburg.
all the way?
So we have studios in Joburg.
Yeah.
So it's in 4 ways.
Yeah.
So I'm dying right now because we shot this morning. We had the show this morning. I'm up at 3. We have to be there by 4:30. And then we start at 6, end at 9, but then we have pre-records afterwards.
Yes.
So I'm out of there by like 11:30-ish, between 11 and 11:30.
And then you go to sleep.
No, because then I have all my other jobs.
Oh yeah, you have a full-on career.
I have like, so now after this, I have 3 campaign deadlines for tomorrow, which I don't think I'm going to do any of them today. Like I'm going to have to do them tomorrow somehow. And then it's also like events because you can't let go of
who you
who
yeah.
I was.
Where you started.
And and you guys know, like events, some of them are paid, some of them aren't, and you
Yeah.
also have to just pick your battle
Yeah.
because. But right now, I'm so tired. I'm going. Are you guys paying me to go to the event? And I never used to be that person. Like I'm gonna go support you,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
I would rather now sleep and not put on makeup
Yeah.
and just be in a baggy t-shirt.
What time do you go to bed at night, preferably?
Past 11.
No,
That's
Chanley, you
late.
need sleep.
I know, but
No,
Like, I
you
know.
can't do
I
this to
know.
yourself.
But it's because it's still new. It's been a month and a half. My
True.
body still doesn't know what's clapping. It's like,
Yeah. You need to go find your balance there. Yeah.
And-
Well, we're gonna do a check-in, and we need to find
Please
out if
do.
you're clapping.
Well, phone you at 9 o'clock and say,
Clapping.
are you sleeping?
Are you clapping or are you sleeping?
And I think it
That's
just
what I
gets to that point because obviously you need to recharge. We sound like parents now. You have
Yeah.
to
We are
recharge before you
parents.
go into that thing. But so what time do you leave home?
3.
Like you
No,
leave
no,
it-
no, no, no. I have to be at the 4:30. I leave about 4, 10 past 4.
Okay.
So I'm up at 3.
Well, at least you missed traffic.
I miss traffic, and then I'm done at like 11:30. So again, I miss traffic.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love
But
the.
then
But
all
people
the other
think
stuff
that's
happen.
kind of your
That's where I
life.
end.
But
There's
they
so
don't
much
know
more.
about the
Well,
rest.
that's what
no.
my co-host Zanella and I, we always say, by 11:30, we're like, wait, we've had a 9 to 5 already.
already,
Yes.
yeah.
By 11:30, but then all the emails and phone calls and meetings
Yeah.
start, and then you have to be on again. So it's tough, but again, if I count my blessings, like I don't have enough fingers.
But you'll find
So
your rhythm.
that's-
You'll find your
And
club.
I need to give my.
You'll find your club.
You'll find your
Found the
club,
damn
and
club.
you will flow through it.
Oh, an interesting question for you. So if you can go back to Chanley, that's 20.
Yeah,
21, because that's where
That's
the
21,
Yeah.
I got the.
And
show.
you can not necessarily. Okay, you can tell her anything and ask her anything. What would it be?
I would tell her not to rush because I thought leaving that show, I had to get a show straight away because that's what would define success and that's what would look like the pretty picture.
Yeah.
I would tell her that like everything's gonna be fine. There's gonna be a light at the end of the tunnel, and the imposter syndrome that you're feeling now, it's not gonna go away. But even with all of that, you're still gonna land a badass job.
Well, one of the baddest jobs.
One.
What would you ask her?
That's
can
a
I-
hard question.
That is
Can
a hard
I?
question.
Can I ask my 20-year self and even my today self,
Yes.
like, am I going to settle down? I think that is, when you get to this age where I'm at now, I think that's the most burning thing within me, is I long for that because I come from such a big family, and like you guys know, like me as an aunt is my everything.
Yeah.
So I think that's like the question I would ask.
The person behind all the glam and the glitz and stuff,
The fame.
it's just so genuine. And that is who you've been always.
Yeah,
And you're not allowed to lose it ever.
I will try not, but also my family will just.
Good.
Your dad,
Good. Your dad will
Pierre
clap
will
you.
murder
He'll
you.
clap
He will
you.
tell
He will
you
clap you.
very, very quickly. Like you cannot do that. Jenny, so you're obviously now a big influencer and a spokesperson for the youth.
Yeah.
what needs to change in our country when it comes to the youth?
What needs to change in our country?
And you're
as
allowed to end it
the
with
youth-
"and world peace."
and world peace cut. That's it.
Well, Ms. Benoni, let's go for Ms.
Benoni,
Benoni
come on.
answer.
I mentioned earlier like the instant gratification thing, and looking back, I always looked up at TV presenters, but now everybody has influencers and social media and OnlyFans to look up to.
Yeah.
So I wish the youth wasn't just stuck in this like little loophole of this instant fame and thinking that numbers is actually the true
Material.
currency and the true wealth when it really isn't.
Wow, that's a cool quote.
What did I say?
That the numbers are not the true currency.
Oh, look at me go.
That was very wise
That's
words.
very wise.
So yeah, I hope that's the case, and I try instill that in my nieces and my nephews, that because they don't want to watch anything or play outside. They're YouTubing people. They're just watching
People playing stuff.
playing gaming.
We've got the same thing with our kids.
Why?
I don't know.
So if
Maybe
I
we're
could,
too old now. We don't get it anymore.
maybe, but that's what I would want to do with the youth. Like, let's just go outside.
Yeah,
let's
it's
just
important
connect.
as well. The more dirty my kid is playing outside, the happier,
happier
I am
we
as,
are.
as a
That's
parent.
so true.
But it is a different generation watching people doing something.
Like,
It's a
I
very
mean,
odd
we
thing.
Big Brother fucked it up, I think, for us.
That's true.
Because we were watching people doing daily
Humans.
stuff.
Daily stuff.
And then now we're questioning our kids, watching kids play games.
Yeah, who are we to now judge when we've been doing it all this time?
Yes, so I think it's a bit of a catch-22 situation, but I think
Mm.
it's because they're watching people playing games or PC stuff. That's what gets to me.
Yeah,
It's like,
I can't wrap
what
my
are you getting
head
out of this? Yeah.
around it.
And I think one thing with you, Jan, as well, is that like even like the little quote you just gave now, just in your talking, those nuggets are important for the people that follow you. It's not just the happy content or the unboxing content or this content.
Get ready
it's all,
with me.
Or just be real. How old are you now?
I'm going to be 34 end of April.
That is still young.
Really?
That is very young. That is very, very young.
Your 30s are the best.
I feel like I started living at 31.
Exactly.
And also to your people that follow you is to talk about the fact that you're 34 and there's this immense pressure on you to settle down and have children.
No.
Like it's those are
real
the things
thing.
that people want to hear as
Yeah.
well from you, and I think that's very, very important.
I only had kids at 36.
40. Well, I got married at
It's-
40. A kid at 42.
Yeah. It's a different mindset generation.
Yeah.
Everybody at our schools are our age. I thought we're going to be the old people with young children.
not.
We're not. We're all in our 40s.
I can feel it when I have
Yeah,
to pick
no,
up
we're
my
tired.
child.
And your
We are
yipper
tired.
seer. But we all had kids later. Don't put that pressure on yourself. It's going to happen.
But also
Yeah.
talk about that pressure.
yeah.
Because that's what people want to hear. I think because you have that platform now and already your content is so amazing, don't underestimate how strong your voice is.
True. Because there's so many people that are going through the exact same
Exactly.
thing.
It's the same pressure.
And they don't have the platform you have.
And-
So you have a responsibility to
Yeah.
own, because you put yourself in that position
It's
now.
what comes with it.
It's what's come with
And
it.
you know what the funny thing is it's not distinct to one culture. It's all the cultures, Afrikaans and Asian and
It's
Xhosa
across the
and Zulu.
board.
Even Tulani in the office. Like she would also say there's a lot of pressure on her to get married and have children.
Yeah,
and
through
all-
social media.
She is 28.
Sure,
So-
she's super young.
Yeah, but there's
Yeah.
a lot of pressure to voor te plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
To move forward and have children, all that
Like
stuff.
animals. We need to make more human.
And we hear this from everyone, but we don't hear females actually talking about it.
No,
So,
you're right.
you-
That might be a little niche.
It is a
Content
niche
plan.
thing.
That is a
It
nice
niche
niche
thing.
content plan.
And I want to see. I can't wait for you to have your own talk show.
Yeah.
I can't wait for you to.
That'll be great.
Well, there's actually like a podcast situation
Nice.
that's in the.
But
in
it
the
makes sense
pipeline.
because that's who you are.
Yeah.
And I think the skill that you have with people as well, how you listen to people and how you engage, is just amazing. Listen, we can talk forever.
We will talk.
We still have a full day of shooting. I need to go, guys.
Yeah.
No, listen. So, where can people get hold of you? Where can they follow you?
It's at Wong Lee on all social media platforms.
At Wong Lee, so it's very easy to find.
Yeah.
So it's just.
Is this it? Are we done?
We are done.
That was so quick, fast. That was so lovely.
So, Chanley, just thank you for being here.
Thank you for
We've got
having
such
me.
a special place in our heart for you,
We
and I
do.
can't wait to see what you can do in your future, just knowing that we are going to cheer you all the way. I've got a soft spot for the Asian culture.
Yes, you
so
do.
I will always be in your corner, and JC as well.
Same.
And we can't wait to be part of the next process and to see how you are growing. But
We
thank
love
you so
to
much.
see you grow.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for having me. I mean, thank you for also taking me on back in the day and letting me join your agency. I really appreciate it. And my first movie experience, like, it'll always be you guys. So.
First of many.
First of
First of many.
So, guys, thank you so much for listening and for watching. As always, please remember to subscribe, to like, and to hit your notification buttons. And remember to own the fame,
Learn from the fuck ups.
and to keep on fixing it. We'll see you next time.
Cheers.